wild. I can't even imagine. Mom, I was reading. I can't imagine. You're all excited. We're having a baby. We've got a baby. Everything's good. Uh-oh.
When she was first born, everything was perfect. She was nursing great, and then we heard a heart murmur, which is common in newborns. And then at 3 days old, they did an echo, and they found out that she had a congenital heart defect. And then she was transported from St. Pete General to All Children's, where she had open heart surgery at 8 days old.
What's that like?
It was very, very intense and shocking. Were ready to bring our baby home, and then all of a sudden they said, no, you're not bringing her home. She's going home to the hospital in an ambulance. And we had to follow behind the ambulance to the hospital. I've always heard of All Children's, but we never had anyone involved with the hospital, so it was the first time for us walking through these doors. My husband and I are both in medical field, and so it was very, very shocking. We've heard of heart defects, but we just didn't know that you could be the 1 in 100 that...
You never thought it would happen to you?
We never thought.
Audrina, how old are you?
6.
Yeah. Do you know how to pronounce what's wrong, what you have? Do you know what the name of it is?
I'm like
'Cause I don't think I could
45 and
pronounce
can't
it.
pronounce it. I'm just telling you right now.
What is it?
Heart defect.
Yeah. So, and it's called something, what is it? Truncus? What you could say?
Truncus arteriosus, which
Okay.
means that she has one common trunk. The pulmonary artery and aorta never split. So she has one trunk. So essentially the doctors had to create a new trunk with a conduit, which is a human donor part that she has now. That part does not grow with her. And when she was 4 years old, we found out that she needed a new part. And we were able to come back here to All Children's, and we had a very successful surgery. But she's grown so much, and she's so tall that now, 2 years later, we found out that she needed another part. And we're very, very lucky that the doctors here have been working with some very innovative technologies, and she was able to receive the Melody valve. And instead of having open heart surgery, she was able to go through a cath through the leg and have the new valve installed.
Because of the new technology.
Because of the new technology, because of our doctors, Dr. Stapleton and the Heart Institute here. We did not have to travel out of state or anywhere else to have this brand new innovative technology. And she's actually one of the smallest people to actually get it. And it was a great success.
And that is because of every one of you sitting out there right now. Some of you are rushing your kids to the next athletic event or practice or getting home from school and just going through the rush. But every person that has donated has made this possible, has made it possible for her not to have to go through another open heart surgery. Every dollar that gets donated here, it makes that new technology possible. It brings the great doctors here to Johns Hopkins All Children's because it's just an amazing place.
It sounds dramatic and exaggerated, but it really isn't. I mean, your $15, my $15, it all adds up. And what it leads to is better treatment, which in turn saves lives. The reason that Audrina is right here in front of us and full of energy and couldn't be more beautiful is because people gave, which led to research, which led to treatment. And now we have a new technology, which makes it so that she doesn't have to have a full-blown heart surgery again. I mean, I can't even... 6 years old, she's supposed to be running around the yard and, playing princess or, what are some of your favorite things to do? Because these are the things you're supposed to be doing, not, hanging out at the hospital. What are some of your favorite things to do, like when you're having fun?
When I go in the pool on Saturdays with my daddy, I play mermaids.
You play mermaids at the pool with your dad? That sounds fun.
See, that's the sort of stuff kids are supposed to be doing, not open heart surgery.
And it's amazing that she can do that.
She's a very good swimmer, and she does ballet, gymnastics, tumbling. She's so active, more active than my other daughter that's healthy. She is up from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day, and it's all because of All Children's and the doctors here.
What an inspiration, I mean, you would never guess. I mean, she's full of life and just,
I think one of the things that's interesting is every parent that sits down here never thinks it's going to happen to them. So if you're driving in your car and if you have a son or daughter, niece or nephew, grandchild, it could happen to you. It does and it could. And so this is like your insurance when you call in and when you donate because you're making sure you have the best hospital and the best doctors for the children in this community.
They don't turn anybody away regardless of their ability to pay. Every single nickel is going to stay here. Rachel, maybe you have some words for those that are in their car right now on the fence, because we all think it'll never happen to us.
No.
Well, even with my other daughter, who is heart healthy, she bumped her head a month ago, and we tried to put it off, and then she was acting kind of funny, and I said, where do I bring her? Because I wanted her to get a checkup. I brought her right here, and there was no wait in the ER waiting room. She had the best care. Everything was fine, but it's just so awesome that we have this in our backyard, and I don't think people do realize that we are so fortunate to have such a wonderful hospital right here, from minor things to major things. They're here for our children, and they treat us so well. The nurses, the doctors, it's just a wonderful place. And even the look of the hospital. Audrina still loves coming here. She gets excited, and she said, this is my hospital every time she walks in the door, and she just loves it. Even after everything she's been through here, she gets excited to come here.
This is everyone's hospital. This is all of our kids' hospital. This is where, and I think that's a great point. We talk about some of the most major cases and what they're doing, but the minor things, like a bump on the head when you're concerned and you just don't know, this is the place you bring them.
Yeah, and here's the good news, is that the money you give, you know where it's going. It's going right here to help your neighbors, your friends, your family. It stays right here in our community so that this hospital, in case you ever need it, just a drive away, it's all right here. But we really do need your help. 1-800-270-8642. We've got about 7 minutes left, and we're about 10 shy of our goal for this hour. 1-800-270-8642. We need 10 more in the next 7 minutes, and we'll still put you in the running for that amazing Bucks VIP package. The Bucks cheerleaders will be hanging out for a few more minutes. So if you call right now, chances are you're going to be on the phone with the Bucks cheerleader.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
1-800-270-8642. We only need about 10 more of you. I have to think there's 10 people listening that are part of our US 1035 family that want to help us not only reach our goal, but save the life of a child.
There, I'm hearing the phone ring.
1-800-270-8642. 1-800-270-8642. Audrina, it is very nice to see you today. I'm glad that you're healthy and running around and things are great. And I know that you've been sitting here very patiently, probably going, Mom, how long till we can get out of this scene so I can go play mermaids?
And that's tomorrow. You get to go swimming and play mermaids with Dad, right? On Saturdays? Are you looking forward to that? Yeah.
All right, we got shy. So thank you for spending some time. I know it's not an easy thing to
Thank you so
relive
much.
some of the stuff that
Thank
you've
you.
been through.
Thank
1-800-270-8642.